OMAD versus 2MAD. Eating 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day? You probably have loads of questions, but no clear answers. So let's cover all the various factors about OMAD and 2MAD so that you can decide which method is better for you. For those who are still confused about what we are talking about, let us explain it shortly. OMAD and 2MAD are both forms of intermittent fasting. OMAD, or 1 meal a day, is a fasting pattern when you fast 23 hours and eat your meal in a 1-hour period. 2MAD, or 2 meals a day, is a less strict fasting pattern when you eat 2 meals a day and fast for 16 or 18 hours. There are a few factors that make those two different patterns more challenging to understand, so let's cover the main questions you may have. Question number 1. What is the best time to eat during OMAD and 2MAD? The answer is simple. In both patterns, it's totally up to you. For OMAD, you have 3 options. You can choose to only eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Then you fast for 23 hours. For 2MAD, you can consume your 2 meals for breakfast and lunch, or lunch and dinner. Then you fast for 16 or 18 hours. Just don't eat at least 3 hours before sleep during OMAD and 2MAD. This will give you enough time for your body to repair and take a break overnight, giving you more time to burn fat. Question number 2. How to manage the eating window during OMAD and 2MAD? Getting all the needed calories during both OMAD and 2MAD may be challenging. If you struggle to take in enough calories, we suggest following these tips for both eating patterns. Tip number 1. Carefully plan each meal and make sure you include whole, nutrient-dense foods. Tip number 2. Always cook from scratch using fresh ingredients. This way, you'll give your body the right balance of nutrients and have full control over the food you eat. Tip number 3. Include healthy fats, proteins, veggies into each meal. Take the screenshot of this list to remember which foods to eat during OMAD and 2MAD. Such a combination of foods will give you much-needed satiety, and all the nutrients will prevent insulin spikes, keeping you in fat-burning mode. Tip number 4. Consume no less than 1,200 calories a day. You need them to provide your body with energy. Tip number 5. Eat foods that are rich in sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. This will get your hunger under control during fasting hours. Tip number 6. Avoid foods with low nutritional value, such as junk or highly processed foods. As you can see, these tips can be adjusted both to OMAD and 2MAD, but there are suggestions that we have for each separate pattern. So if you struggle with the 1-hour eating window during OMAD, try to increase your eating window by adding another hour and splitting your meal into 2 smaller meals. This can help you get enough nutrients and calories without becoming overly full. And when it goes with 2MAD, try to avoid snacking between the meals. If you're really hungry, make a green smoothie and eat some nuts or raw fruits and veggies. Question number 3. How to manage the fasting window during OMAD and 2MAD? To make your fasting window successful, you should follow these main rules that are applied to both patterns. Rule number 1. You can't consume any food during fasting windows. Rule number 2. You can only drink water and sugarless drinks such as tea or black coffee. Rule number 3. You have to eat enough nutritious food during your eating window. We know that managing the fasting window, especially during OMAD, can be hard. But there's one thing you should remember. Feelings of hunger come in waves, and they generally last around 15 or 20 minutes. If you patiently wait it out, it passes. Also, for most people, it takes around 3 days to adapt to the new eating pattern. After this period, it'll get easier, and you'll be less and less hungry. Question number 4. What's the main difference between OMAD and 2MAD? We excluded a few differences. Number 1. OMAD is more difficult to sustain because of the possible hunger pangs. Number 2, OMAD shouldn't be practiced 7 days a week. We suggest following OMAD a few days a week, cycling it in with a less strict intermittent fasting regimen, such as 16-8. Number 3, there is a greater chance to put your body into autophagy with OMAD. Autophagy is the body's way of cleaning out damaged cells in order to regenerate newer, healthier cells. Also, autophagy recycles viruses and fungus, which means it also helps improve your immune system. Number 4. There is a greater risk of having nutrient deficiency while doing OMAD. In comparison, 2MAD is easier to manage and can be implemented into your everyday lifestyle without many struggles. Still not sure which method to choose? Watch another video which is a comprehensive guide of OMAD, and check out the next one about OMAD's benefits.